Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. Today we are diving into part 2 of the apps that help you organize your life that aren't Notion or Obsidian, and this time we are starting off with Anytype, and Anytype feels like a blend between Obsidian and Notion. And I have used this app a lot, so if I jump into my main space, you can see that I have a lot of things in here. So this is the graph view inside of Anytype, but apart from the graph view, you have databases here as well, and your databases can even be viewed in a graph format, which is great if you would ever want to take notes in a Zettelkasten system, but you would like to have your to-dos inside of the same application. This makes that possible. You also have all of your files stored locally on your device, so you own all of your files. And you can use this application for free, but they have paid plans as well, and I will get back to them later. But basically, this has the database style of Notion with the privacy of Obsidian, and it is also object-based, so it might take a while for you to understand how objects work, but basically these help you organize your whole workspace, and you also have properties inside of your databases, but the properties are actually called relations inside of Anytype, and that is because it shows how different things are related. So this is a related project or area, and you have like different relations here. So this is related project or area. This is founder, so this is a clothing brand, and this is the name of the founder. So you have different ways of relating things together, and those relations actually work as properties inside of your databases as well. So this app will take you a little bit of time to understand and to use, and to get all the benefits out of. But once you understand the application, and I have a bunch of videos on my channel if you would ever want to learn the application, but we can have multiple spaces here, and now we also have templates, so it is easier to get started inside of here as well. But overall, this is one of my favorite applications, and I used it for a while. There are still some minor bugs that come up from time to time because the app is still in its really early days. It got out of the alpha stage back in April or May, or around the spring. It got out of the alpha stage, so it is really early days, but it is still a really powerful application. When it comes to the pricing, this might be a little hard to understand, but basically you have the Explorer plan, which allows you to sync your devices and get backup storage and collaborate in small groups. This includes 1 gigabyte of network space, 3 shared spaces, and 3 editors per shared space. While the Builder plan allows you to own your own network name, unlock collaboration for teams, and extend your storage so you get a global unique name, 128 gigs of network space, 3 shared spaces, 10 editors per shared space, unlimited viewers per shared space, and priority support. And the co-creator plan gives you 256 gigabytes of network space, 3 shared spaces, 10 editors per shared space, unlimited viewers, and priority support. So the main difference between those two are the global unique name and the gigabytes of network space, as well as the fact that this is for 3 years and this is per year. So that is the pricing plan of Anytype, and as you can see, you can just use this for free as well. The next application we are going to talk about is an app that is similar to the likes of Anytype, Obsidian, and even Notion. This is called Siyuan Notes, and it has the same plug-in system like Obsidian has, where you can install different plugins. You also have databases inside of here, which is a new addition. So if I just write test here, I can add a tag to this. I can set a done field, date, linked resource. This is basically a way to link different things together, and I can make it bi-directional, so I could link a resource to this or another node to this. We have the ability to add icons, covers, and build out our own homepage. Here you can see some of the different plugins. What I've learned about the plugin system is that it is in Chinese, and I can't understand Chinese, so I struggle a little bit with a lot of the plugins because many of them are actually in Chinese. Some of them are in English. Here you can see some of the different templates and the different plugins that are in here. There are more and more English ones coming. When I first started, every single one of them were in Chinese. Now it looks like there is a lot more English plugins coming. Um, and this is also an application that takes a little while to learn, but once you get the hang of it, it is a great application. We have graph views inside of here as well. So you have a global graph right here, where you can see how everything is connected together, or you can open the other graph view. But you have two different graph views here. I like to use the global graph most of the times, while this is the graph view that shows you where you are compared to the rest of your workspace. But I mainly have used this whenever I have tested the app. And this shows you how everything is connected together. And you can have this open all the time, or you can go ahead and you can minimize it and then open it back up. You can also pin things or unpin things. In general, a great application. People have struggled a little bit with syncing and even getting to sign up to the application. And there has also been some questions about how private the data is in this application and how private your things like your email when you sign up is. I haven't dived too much into those things. I've just tested out the app. I have signed up once, and I think that it is a great looking application. But as usual, and with every application I talk about, you should do your own research on the things that matter to you. In my case, privacy isn't necessarily the most important thing when I pick a note-taking app or a productivity app, and that's why I don't dive too much into the privacy aspect of the different applications. Another application that is object-based is actually capacities. And capacities is one of the applications I have struggled to figure out, but I know that a lot of people love the application. We have daily notes or daily pages here where you can write things down and um, use it sort of as a inbox or even a bullet journal. I've seen people use this as a bullet journal. And you have objects here as well, like inside of Anytype. We have objects and you can add new ones right here. And you can even add collections to those objects. So in my outfits, I have casual, formal, and blends. And you can go ahead and you can add whatever you would like. Or in my personal social media, I have blog posts, YouTube videos, or TikTok videos. Inside of your objects, you can actually see things differently. So you can see them in a list, in a wall, in a gallery, or in a regular table view. So you can see them in different ways, which is something I know a lot of people like around their databases, because that's what this really is. It is just databases. Um, as I said, object-based note-taking app with a lot of possibilities, and it is a really powerful application. I can't dive too deep into it because I simply haven't been able to understand it yet, or I haven't spent enough time inside of it to understand it. One of the things they are working towards is actually to become an offline first application, so that your notes and everything you have inside of capacities is available offline as well, and you can work with the application offline, which is a thing that a lot of people need in their daily workflow. You might not always have a connection. That's why people really need an application to work offline. So Anytype and Siyuan notes both work offline, and capacities wants to do that as well. You also have a graph view inside of capacities like this right here. Another one of these beautiful graph views, which I like a lot. And that is basically all I have to say about this application. I know that it is really good. I have seen a lot of great videos and I know that a lot of people love it. It hasn't worked out for me personally. So for the pricing of this, they have a great free plan which gives you unlimited of everything. So you could just use the free plan. You get to save content from WhatsApp, Telegram, Twitter, or X, or via email. Full support for import, export, unlimited custom object types. You get to grant others view-only access to your notes, full text search, even 5 gigabytes of media uploads, and 100 megabytes per month afterwards. So great free plan, but you can also pay for the pro plan where you get an AI assistant, you get smart queries, task actions, and API access. You also get the mobile app, which is in early access, formulas for table, block-based linking. So not only can you link different pages together, you can also link specific blocks, curated icon sets, unlimited media uploads, additional extensions, raycast, and so on. Task management is coming soon, and tablet app is coming soon as well. And this will cost you around 10 USD each month if you bill it yearly. For the monthly, it will cost you around 12. So 10 or 12. Around 12, not specifically 12, but around 12. Capacities believer plan build monthly will set you back around 15, and here you get beta access to major new features, and you get to boost a product you love and support an independent team. Build yearly, this will set you back around actually a little over 12, so I would say 1250, 1260, something like that, but the price may differ depending on where you live. Um, and that is the pricing plan of capacities. So we have two more applications here, and the first one is actually Craft, which is native to the iOS devices. If you are on a Mac or a mobile, a great mobile application, great for tablet if you use an iPad, and great on the Mac as well. They have a Windows version and a web version, which are great. Those are great as well, but I honestly prefer using this application on the Mac or on my iPhone. What's cool about this application is that it is really, really beautiful. It also stores all of your files locally, so every single file is stored on your device. That's the best thing about this application. And it is also, as I said, really beautiful. We have linking here as well. So we have both linking to a page and block-based linking. So you can link to a specific block right here. So this is a block-based link to another block. So we have both of those things. You also have the basic folder structure that a lot of people do like because it is a lot simpler to get started with than than having just the graph view and tags and things like that. So that's one of the reasons why people like an application like this. But if we jump into my, I think it's my para pages, this is my craft home, but I have another one that is really beautifully designed. I think it is this. Not really beautifully designed, but I have at least tested some of the things that make this app really beautiful. We have the cards here, which is they are they just look nice, and that is something I know that a lot of people enjoy in an application, that the application looks nice. You have basic functionality to do like task management, and you can even do um, Kanban boards like I've made right here. If that is a way you like to work, you can actually do that as well. I think I'm finished with this, so let's just drag this down here. So you see how this actually works. You also have reminders, which is a new feature, and you have daily pages as well for taking daily notes. If that is something that is important to your workflow, you can have daily pages inside of here as well. So that is Craft for you. I would say that this is the best application for people on a Mac, or in general people who use iOS devices. So Craft has a little bit of a weird pricing plan. You can create up to 10 docs for free, so 10 documents for free, and then you get 2 extra free documents per week after that. That's the free plan. With the Plus plan, you get unlimited access to Craft, create as many documents as you want. That will cost you $8 each month, or $10 if you bill it monthly. And you can even add a family plan for up to 5 family members to use Craft Plus, which means that you get unlimited access for $15 each month for the entire group, or $18 each month if you bill it monthly. So next application I have on the list is actually Heptabase. So Heptabase is a visual note-taking app where everything is in a map like this, and you can connect different things together. It revolves around cards, so you have different cards you can put on top of the whiteboards, and you can even have whiteboards within other whiteboards like I have right here. You also have the journal page where you can add things, use this as an inbox, or you could use this for task management. Where I would say that a Heptabase lacks a little bit is in the task management department. It is not the best for task management, but it can do that. So if I just do to do, I can start typing and I will have a to-do list. And if I jump into my tasks here, you can see that it appears here with the due date today. I can change the due date of this if I wanted to, and put it like to Friday instead, and it will show up in upcoming. And it will appear here instead. So you can do that as well. It has some basic task management, and I think that they've done a good job with the task management aspect of it, even though it is a pure note-taking app, and that's mainly what it does. It helps you break down bigger ideas into smaller chunks or cards, and you can connect those cards together. We have the ability to add backlinks, as you would expect in an application like this. So we have backlinks right here, and you can link different things together, and you can see the backlinks as well. So here you can see how everything is linked together, and you can see all of your different backlinks. We also have the card library, which shows you all of your cards, but one of the coolest things about Heptabase is that you can have all of your notes in a visual way like this, but you could also have them in a database like this with different properties and as a Kanban board. and you can have filtered views of this. So basically what Notion offers in its databases, you can have here as well, which I think is uh, really, really cool. And I like a lot that you can have both of those views. You can have the mapping view for things like research, and you can also structure that content into databases. So that is the app Heptabase for you. And pricing wise, this app will cost you $11.99 per month, 1 week free trial, then $11.99, and you get everything. Or for the yearly plan, it will cost you $8.99, 1 week free trial, then build $107.88. That is the two pricing plans it has, and it has a free trial so you can test out the application. That was everything for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below, and I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching today's video.